It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Glad to have you with us from the original Cotton Bowl, located on the fairgrounds in the heart of Dallas, Texas. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. As we'll see a team sitting in the top 5 of the conference standings, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's up. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Mateer. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. The play-action fake. Pressure coming. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground as a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the running back. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. Winner of this game dons the golden hat, but you know, Jesse, only David could wear the golden hat among the 3 of us because there's no way either of us should put a hat on the kind of heads of hair we have.
Well, I've also understood that the hat's like a triple XL, and we know David's got a big dome, and that's probably the only reason why he would wear it. But I'll tell you what, these players, they think about trying that old sucker on after this game all year long, David.
Yeah, and trophies matter. I mean, this is something at the end of the games, people run, you see, they go grab them, they put them on their heads. It means something to these kids.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Unloads it left. Touchdown, Longhorns! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to go up top on first down. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
Wants to fire on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Wheeler. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Right on the money. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
It's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
They dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Rides to back and leaves it. It's a seam wide open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down.
Really nice run. This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying aerial passing attack, too. You go back to Adrian Peterson, DeMarco Murray, Samaje Perine. They've always had guys in these spread-up tempo offenses that have been able to give them balance and force the defense to stay honest. That's exactly what this guy brings the Sooner offense.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Running back searching for a hole. Hauled down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, this offense didn't get off to the start they wanted, going 3 and out of the gate. But on the second drive, they're doing much better. They're finding a rhythm, and I think a big part of that is establishing the running game. And a really nice job on that last one, picking up the first down.
The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Gets it past the marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
It's really nice to see this offense bounce back. That first possession, man, they go 3 and out. They really struggled, and now starting to put a drive together, get their feet a little bit wet. Now you can see they're starting to get pretty comfortable.
The Sooners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it to try to get his offense some positive yards.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Send the tight end in motion. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
And the Sooners will go for it on 4th down. Here comes the option. Smashes ahead. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop him.
The Sneak scores it.
It's just so nice to have a signal guard who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking downfield on 1st down. Takes a hit as he fires. A strike downfield. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. 1st down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
To throw, it's Manning. Quick completion on the out. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route. Sometimes those cornerbacks, when they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick 6. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for him there.
Tries to do it himself on the draw. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to the ground with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. To the air, it's Manning. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
My bad, I had to go piss right quick.
So now on comes the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. He splits the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. A lot of we are's
Yeah, I think so.
Today. Penn State is running away with things, and that offense looks unstoppable. They're up by 21 over Northwestern. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Quarterback adapting. Fires downfield. He's got it.
I should have stayed. Good play, bro. Good play.
Fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
This guy just is so
Nah, he would have caught you. He would have caught you before you got first down. I could have
defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground.
Man, sticking to the run. I tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's got it again. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air. It's Mateer. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Sooners send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and short kick. And the ball will be down just outside the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. From the gun. Shoots it to the left. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play, an interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU.
You had that one. You got to do it yourself. You had that one.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Back to throw, it's Manning. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. On the run, deep down the right side. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46.
Oh, good.
It's one of those mistakes that can happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've
I should have
got
went and got the ball, and you tossed it.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility.
I pulled back. I
Nice
should have
job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Power football with the run. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and you never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big
I was following. I was following. He went too deep, though. That was a good play call.
Aggressive or do something a little bit different.
That's a good play call.
And he'll race it to the
has had a big role in this
Got me
offense
off
this year,
guard.
especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. So the kickoff team will come out after they turned in a score on that last drive.
There you are. That.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Back to throw, it's Manning. Now improvising. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping 3rd downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Moore. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
It's 4th and 1.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers.
I hear you. I hear you.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? On 4th down, he'll try to toss it.
Oh, speed. Good play. Good play. He had him beat, too. I should have been a little patient.
That's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often.
Wow, that's a big stop, Jacob. Big stop. Big stop.
In that situation.
Big stop.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put
I wasn't
together a
patient.
drive. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Man, he was naked. So.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Keeps it on the draw. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Slings it down.
Oh, my God.
Working that left side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll line up for a second down.
When all Bill lost, they gave him. That's one. You said all these, right?
Here he goes breaking the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the
Bro, you
defense
throwing
sticking with its
cross
coverage.
body on the
Well,
run.
the good
Come
news
on
is he
now.
did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Tied it up. You tied it up.
And the field goal ties it up here in the 2nd quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Oh, he's got a chance. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Fires deep on the run. He's got it inside the 25. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Longhorns are in the hurry-up. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Texas! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is not over. They're trailing by 10 to Purdue. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Back to throw, it's Mateer. They'll run the screen.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shot.
Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the 1st half, they're trying to
that was one. I don't even know how he got that far back there.
But the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Defense dropping into soft coverage. Makes the catch. It's Moore. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. To the air, it's Manning. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we
yeah, that one. I don't know what he was going with that one. What he was going.
All lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Listen, that wasn't the greatest run in the world, but it was very successful, and you're making me honor the run. And another thing, every time you run the football, someone gets tackled. There's physicality involved in the game. So I like when offenses commit to the running the football, no matter what the outcome is, because those body blows do add up.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
Crazy, they ain't running over them
the
little
big fellas up front. They don't get a lot of
cornerbacks.
credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Back to pass, it's Mateer. Caught in the backfield, it's Sategna. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new guy under center under?
A lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot in the transfer portal. You bring in a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around him, so a revamped new Oklahoma offense. They're hoping they will match their defense, and those wins will go up and up and up.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Looking down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
How about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking for room. It's Robinson. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. The Sooners get enough for the 1st down.
Man, you caught me right in the middle of an audible.
The Sooners started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They'll run it on 1st and goal.
And this defense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting a tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
Just when they're looking run, now up top. Grabbed in the backfield, it's up. They've got it down to the 3-yard line.
He should have had you in the backfield anyway.
Nice job on the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback keeps it. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down.
Really?
You know, they went QB design run.
Bro, it's 3rd quarter.
For the quarterback
Okay.
to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose it.
4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. Quarterback making adjustments.
It's a toss left.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while.
That just could not have gone any worse for the offense, guys. Not only are you dropping the ball on 4th down, you dropped a touchdown. That should be 6 on the board. You need players to step up and make plays in those types of situations. That's the kind of play that could lose you this game.
They are stuck deep in their own territory and trying to get out, opening the drive from their own 3. Trying to get them a little breathing room, and they're still suffocating in their own end.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. And just a short, safe pass play to pick up a few.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Wide receiver going in motion. Toss sweep to the right. Got the 1st down and more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They'll try the run. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's in open space downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one.
Oh, come on, 72.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances.
Come on, 72.
Blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock, and they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
Off the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled.
Good play.
To deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Motion from the wideout. Now on the option. The give to the back. He is not going to get there.
Good stop.
Short the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
That's so weak.
Good. And the
Put too much power on it.
7 after the miss, guys. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the 1st play of the drive. defense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there.
They did block
in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's up. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Trying to set up the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Gonna look downfield again. Quarterback strolling away from heat. They go to the wide receiver screen, and this one will be stopped for no gain.
Screen pass just not working there, and you figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Scanning the field. It's Mateer. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the 1st down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
He makes a grab.
No way for that.
Into the end zone. Touchdown.
He didn't even cross the plane.
A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
That should have been an interception, and he shouldn't have scored. But good one. I get to you. Good one. I shouldn't have missed that field goal.
Especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target.
That would put you in the game, you missing that field goal. I think you stopped me twice with no points.
And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he
Ooh,
comes.
they closed that hole up, boy.
To turn that into a big return, they'll mark him down at the 29.
It will be.
He'll get this drive started from the 29. Out of the gun, the running back has it. There he goes! And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down.
I love the play call running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very...
And the ball's on the ground. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Turning it on. Touchdown Sooners. This defense making a big play.
That's crazy.
Oh, man, the defense just turned this game upside down with that score.
Dude, just take matters into your own hands. Like, I'll take care of this. I'm not even going to take this. I'm going to score points. go ahead and ice this game away, defense is still going to have to come back on the field. But unbelievable job just taking matters into its own hands.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Ready to try the point after.
That's
the
nuts.
point is good, and now in the fourth,
Bro, you got so lucky. Oh my God, this Joker got so lucky.
Hey guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening.
You got so lucky.
Akron is currently trailing in this
I should have been ran
but
with
it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's
This Joker got so.
today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to the Red Hawks of Miami. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Little over anxious, out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Well, they cap it now. They cap it.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw.
Oh, hold that. Hold that.
That would have been a huge
Hold
gain
that.
if he could have squeezed it. It's great for
God,
this
hold
quarterback to
that.
take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field,
They saving you now, Jacob.
With my blitz, understanding that
They saving your ass.
take a little bit more time to develop.
Bro, they just let you get a fumble and run it back, bro. Get out of here.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
No pick. That shit was in my dude's hand.
They just don't, okay?
They're
prima donnas.
they selling.
That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to
Stop selling. That's what they need to do.
Will hustle to the line.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards.
Touchdown. Come on, hold the ball. These niggas dropping the ball.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead. Get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Play ball.
Now the play fake. Firing toward the
There you go. Man, come on, they cheating, bro. They are cheating, bro. They are cheating, bro.
After a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10.
Touchdown. Let's go. All this cheating. Let's go. Let's play ball now. Fuck it. Let's play ball.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw
Let's
it
go.
right there.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. They march 78 yards down the field. Now to make sure this kickoff team